Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle will return to the UK next month for a surprise trip. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are delighted to visit the prince's home country and work with charities close to their hearts, according to a spokesperson for the couple. They will first head to Manchester for the One Young World Manchester Summit, before travelling to Germany to attend the Invictus Games Düsseldorf 1 Year to Go ceremony. Then they will return to the UK for the Well Child Awards 2022 in London. It will mark their first return to the UK since they visited for Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee in June. Meghan and Harry crossed the pond to attend events during the special 4-day weekend in celebration of the monarch's historic 70-year reign. In order to keep a low profile, the couple only attended 2 public events, the Trooping the Colour Parade, and the National Service of Thanksgiving at St. Paul's Cathedral. Their visit was brief, with the Duke and Duchess jetting back to the US before the festivities came to an end. Prince Harry to leave out detail that would burn the whole firm down in new book. Prince Harry's highly anticipated book will not be the juicy tell-all some royal commentators have described, as it is not in the Duke of Sussex's DNA to be salacious about the royal family. They did, however, spend private time with the Queen and Prince Charles, meaning that the Sussexes' daughter Lilibet met her grandfather and great-grandmother for the first time. It is unknown whether their children will accompany them for their next trip and whether the Sussexes will visit the Queen or other members of the royal family. Their return to the UK will come ahead of the release of Harry's highly anticipated memoir. Many royal commentators have speculated that the book, which the prince has described as a wholly truthful account of his life, will be used to reveal insight into his experiences as a royal and potentially attack others within the firm. However, one royal commentator has argued the memoir is an opportunity for the Sussexes to press the reset button on their so-called feud with the House of Windsor. Tom Sykes, the Daily Beast's royal correspondent, appeared on last week's episode of Royally Us to discuss the upcoming memoir with hosts Christine Ross and Christina Garibaldi. He said, "I really wonder whether this kind of narrative that has gained a bit of ground, that it's going to be all about sticking machetes in the backs of the royals and doing one over on his father. I just really doubt that is going to be the case. I think that in the Oprah interview they kind of did that, and the Apple documentary they kind of did that. They went for Charles and first think, frankly, it made them look petty. I think if he's, Harry, smart, he will have realized that that is not the way to go and focus very much more on himself." He continued, "This book is the opportunity for them to turn the page on the looking bitter and angry in the Oprah interview, which I do feel they ultimately did not come out brilliantly. They didn't land a killer punch on the royal. Harry, in particular, came across as a bit of a whinger in that interview, and I think that the book is a really important and valuable opportunity to press the reset button." The Duke and Duchess of Sussex sat down for their interview with Oprah in March 2021, a year after they left the firm in favor of a life in the US. Harry and Meghan discussed their time as working royals and opened up about the struggles they faced. They cited their reason for leaving the royal family as a lack of support and lack of understanding. The prince's book was announced later that year, leading many to believe that the book would be a sequel to the bombshell interview. At the time, Harry said in a statement, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think." He continued, "I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful." Harry's book was initially expected to be published in autumn this year, but it has now been said that it is due to be released around the festive season. As a source told The Sun last month, the manuscript has been finished and gone through all of the legal processes. It's done and out of Harry's hands. The publishing date has been pushed back once, but it is on track for the end of the year.